Welcome back, trainers. So everybody wants Rayquaza to come back into Pokemon Go as well as a shiny variant. So this very well may be happening in the near future. Around March 15th, there was some sort of information leaked. Somebody got some sort of news from the inside. I will leave a link in the description so you can go check it out yourself, talking about how it's going to possibly be coming in Pokemon Go March 15th till March 18th. So they go on to say that Latios is also a raid day, and we're going to get 5 free raid passes when Rayquaza comes back. And if you have been playing for, a few months now, you know that when they do release these raid days, it's going to be for a 3-hour period, and you'll get 5 free raid passes from 5 individual different gyms. So I think they just got the word possibly day and hour mixed up. So maybe we are going to get a Rayquaza raid day, and yes, get 5 free raid passes, and possibly giving it a new move, Dragon Ascend. Now apparently this information is coming from somebody who has leaked previous events that have actually happened, so I'm not going to weigh in 100%, but I'm just throwing it out there to, I don't want to necessarily get too hype about it, but bring you some of that information because it's going to be pretty neat if we do get that. So if this does somehow end up being true, I really hope it's not going to be a raid day, but more of that period from the 15th to the 18th or whatever time it's going to be coming out, not just for 3 hours. That's going to make a whole lot of people upset. So yeah, the whole 5 free raid passes is kind of like the confusing part. Is this real? Is this a joke, or is this really coming out? But apparently maybe so, because like I said, it has been leaked by somebody who has brung real information from events that have yet to come. So there you go. Something that you may possibly be able to expect is going to be Latios possibly coming in with its shiny variants. That would only make sense. And then Palkia is also taking off. We're going to go into the Pokemon Go app here and look at all this information so you can connect the dots as to when they're taking off. So Palkia is leaving on the 28th, and they haven't announced anything yet, so I would assume Dialga is going to come after that. But Niantic, who knows, we might get Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh's back, or Lugia. So keep in mind, this is all speculation. We're just going to have to wait and see what happens. But Rayquaza is due for another appearance, I would think, right? Because we got Kyogre and Groudon returning both at the same time with the shiny variants, and where's Rayquaza? But then again, we also have a couple other dragons coming up, so that should be exciting as well. So let's go ahead and hop into the app and see what we have for the dates here. Alright, so we can get a better understanding as to when Niantic will possibly be announcing new things. It's almost a given here. Just go into news in your Pokemon Go app and look at the times in which specific raid bosses are going to end, or specific events, because usually after events or raid bosses leave, they usually announce something. So we have Palkia taking off tomorrow or later today, depending on where you live or when you're watching this. So February 28th. What could we possibly see come after this? More than likely the announcement of Dialga. Hopefully that would make a whole lot of sense. But I could see them completely skipping it and just, I don't know, bringing in Rayquaza. No, but more than likely Dialga. And take note, it's going to be week 2 fighting and ground. And that's why I think that we may just get that fighting event. But this is all speculation for fun, just a little food for thought. All right, so if we go up here, we have Latias, right? It's going to be taken off on March 1st. If you did not know, they extended that. So yeah, it's still going. Obviously, the weekend is over, and it's still rolling. So we have a couple more days for that. Because this month is going to be ending on the 28th, so it's going to be the next day. So yeah, basically like a day and a half. Then it's taking off. Then we just may see Latios come in. So we'll get Dialga and Latios next. That would make perfect sense. And then later on, they just might announce the return of Rayquaza. And if we simply scroll down here with the information that has been provided to us, it says looking for Latios. Fear not, trainer. Latios will appear during its own special raid week at a later date. So simple there. It's probably going to be coming right after this one, but yeah, we've seen what they like to do. Release Kyogre into shiny variants, and then where's Groudon? Nowhere to be seen. As well as Rayquaza. That thing has been gone for a long time. Has it been a year yet? Has it been a year yet? It's been over a year. I've had to go back and watch the videos, but yeah, it's been a long time, and they're building it up. They know everybody wants it, and when it does return, it is definitely going to have a shiny variance. So fingers crossed that this whole deal that they're saying is true. But more than likely, we may just see Dialga and also Latios. But, you know, March 15th, that's still, you know, half a month away. This very well could be true, and they just could announce it at a later time. Or who knows, whatever. We'll have to wait and see, folks. Okay, don't get your hopes too high, because I know I would love for this to be true as well, but they're going to have to release it sooner or later, right? Okay, so just in case we do get Dialga, let's go ahead and do a quick brush up on it really fast. Over here on the Go Hub, it's going to be a Steel and Dragon type, very unique typing there. Max CP, 4038 attack, 275 defense, 211, and stamina, 205. The weakness is going to be fighting in ground type. That is it, right? It's not going to be weak to dragon because that's steel typing there. Now, the resistance list is amazing. It's going to be, or I was going to say it's going to be a good gym dropper. Yeah, well, too bad you can't drop legendaries and gyms, right? So it's going to resist grass quite a bit because steel resists, and so does dragon, and then poison as well. Then you have resisting bug, electric, flying, normal, psychic, rock, steel, and water type. So quite the list for the resistance. So let's see, I think they have the CP here. All right, so if you're looking for 100, hopefully it is released after Palkia is gone. 100% IV non-weather boosted is going to be 2307. All right, 2307. I will be leaving the link to Go Hub so you can check this information out yourself as well. Weather boosted in snowy weather or windy weather is going to be 2884 for 100% IV. Weather boost, non-weather boost, yet again, it's going to be 2307. So nice. All right. Just got to say those a couple times and burn it into your mind so you remember. And so I remember too, because people ask me at raids, what's the 100? And I'm like, yeah, I just did a video. What is the 100? Shoot. All right. So we have for the quick moves, Metal Claw, Dragon Breath. All right. That Dragon Breath is looking pretty nice. Very nice. Possibly for PvP. That's where we can use it though. Oh boy, here we go with the Dialgas here. It's alright, we have fighting types and ground types, and it's also going to have, for the charge moves, Thunder, Draco Meteor, and Iron Head. So at least it has a double charge move there. Iron Head, Draco Meteor, pretty hard hitting dragon move, and then Thunder, yeah, for whatever reason you want to use that on it. But for the most part, ground types are going to be your best option. If you're using, say, Rhyperior, which is going to be part rock type as well, Iron Head is going to hurt quite a bit because that's going to be super effective. But if you're using Groudon, you're going to be generally safe. You're not going to be resisting Iron Head. Still going to hurt quite a bit. If you remember going up against Heatran, it still hurt Groudon quite a bit, right? But the Thunder is going to not do very effective damage, so you should be looking good there. Draco Meteor, it's going to hurt. Let's just be real. No matter what you're using, Draco Meteor is going to hurt unless you're using a fairy type. But in this case, going up against Dialga, fairies are now useless because it's not weak to that thanks to the steel typing there. So now you can see why this specific dual typing is very unique and amazing, right? So there you have it. Pretty cool. As far as is it going to be the new best steel attacker? Nope. Metagross is still the champ regarding that because that Community Day Meteor match that it received is just absolutely killer for sure. And as you know, Clefable can learn that as well, but it is not steel type, so yeah. But there you have it, Dialga. Hopefully we can see that coming in. All right, so as far as Dialga counters, I'm just going to go over this very briefly here. So let's go ahead and just look up ground, and then also look up fighting, and we should be set. We're going to go ahead and go by CP here. So number one to go up against it, ground at least, is going to be Groudon here. Mudshot and Earthquake. So the more you have of these, the better. If you have weather boosted, that works as well. Another great ground type to use is going to be Rhyperior with Mudslap and Earthquake. But you're going to have to look out for those Iron Heads because that's going to be doing massive damage to you. Another great ground type to use is going to be Mamoswine with Mudslap and Bulldoze for sure. You're just going to have to look out for Iron Head. That is going to be super effective to you because you are going to be a part Ice type. On the flip though, if you go up against the Thunder one, you're going to be looking great. It's not going to be doing very much damage. Although Metal Claw might tear into your Mamoswine quite nicely, but that Thunder is not going to be doing very much damage whatsoever. Outrage is still going to hurt you pretty much. And if you don't have very many Sinnoh Stones or Groudons, Mud Slap, Earthquake, Rhydon can also help you out as well. But then again, look out for that Iron Head because you are still going to be that dual type of rock and as well as ground. And also Donphin has that new ground move. I keep getting them confused. So we have Mud Shot on Groudon, and then Mud Slap is what its new quick move is going to be. So counter is amazing, right? You know, super effective still. If it's cloudy weather, I think that may be the better option. If it is going to be sunny weather, you're going to get a boost on that quick ground move, and you're also going to be getting stab, so that will probably be your best option, as well as Earthquake for your charge move there. All right, and the Machamps or fighting type Pokemon, that's my team right there. You're looking at it literally. Just the 6 Machamps, it's going to go in there like that, right? If you have cloudy weather, you're getting a weather boost, you're going to be doing so much damage, right? And as we go down the list here, it's starting to thin out, and I'm not going to point out every single Pokemon. Blaziken can work. No fire moves. You're going to want to go with Counter, Focus Blast, Blaziken. Very strong Pokemon. And why is it? I feel like some of these Pokemon are being unstarred, like, weirdly. And then you have Lucario here, which will be taking reduced damage from Iron Head as well as Outrage, because it is going to be part Steel type, so that's going to be working in your favor. Thunder is just going to be doing neutral damage, still hitting pretty hard. Counter in close combat is definitely what you're going to want if you do have a powered up Lucario. I mean, throw it in for fun for sure, if you like to do those unique battles, right? And then keep going down the line here. Yeah, we have Infernape, right? But I mean, counter Dynamic Punch Hariyama, that's also going to be quite amazing as well. Breloom with counter Dynamic Punch, another great option. Swampert with Mud Shot and Earthquake will also be pretty good as well. Let me take a look at this one. Dragon Tail, Earthquake, no, we already went over that. And as far as Gallade, I mean, low kick, close combat, I mean, it works. It works if you want to. If you have one powered up, sure, throw it in that unique team. It'll probably serve you quite nicely. Steelix is, leave it out of this fight, okay? And as we teeter down, it's just dropping off quite hard, right? I do have a powered up Sandslash, I mean, Mud Shot and Bulldoze, so there you go. And there's going to be other options. Like I said, I'm just going briefly over what I have up here. Toxicroak, man, that thing is awesomely strong. Counter and Dynamic Punch should be doing a lot of damage as well. If you have all these fighting types that you're seeing on the screen, Rock Smash, Dynamic Punch, Poliwrath, that works nice as well. Golems with all ground moves, and you get the idea. So there you have it for the counters, folks. And I'm getting all these nice spawns here. So I even got, look at that little guy on the nearby. Look at it. It's just, they're coming in like crazy. Anyway, so thank you for watching, traders. Keep your eye out for what is to come, and I will definitely be keeping you posted when the news comes in. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.